You can't go back. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad number 837 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. And this message is dedicated to Doug Zell, founder of Intelligentsia, my favorite coffee roaster. Happy National Coffee Day. Here's the upgrade. Forward is the only move you can make. Here's the story. I have tried to return to previous positions several times in my life. It's never worked out. In my early 20s, I moved away and 5 years later tried to go back to my previous position. It didn't work out because the organization had changed and I wasn't the same person. In my 30s, I tried to go back to college. I eventually finished my master's degree at 37, but I'm not using that degree now. In my 40s, I went back to a number 2 role at an organization. It lasted a little over a year. I should have known I couldn't be a number 2 guy again. All doors in my life have been one-way doors. I think there are two-way doors. Sometimes you can cross a threshold and realize it isn't the right door and go back through. But most doors are one-way, though. It's the familiarity and seeming safety of previous positions and seasons of life that cause us to want to return. When a current situation isn't working out, it's natural to want a do-over. Call a mulligan and take another swing. You may be able to walk backward, put a car in reverse, or paddle back up the river, but time always moves forward. Time machines are only science fiction stories. Maybe there's a lesson for us in the fact that it's impossible to go back in time. You can't reverse the clock. Trying to undo what is perceived as a mistake is usually wasted energy. Trying to retreat to past versions of yourself is wasted effort. The better story to tell yourself is, I put all my energy into moving forward. Take lessons from the past, but don't try to return to the past. Once you walk through a door, it shuts behind you. You're in a new room now. Walk through it. Look for the next door to open. Khalil Gibran wrote a poem about the river not being able to return to its source. It cannot go back. He says nobody can. It's an impossibility. Embrace the gift of the passage of time. Accept the direction it's taking you. Move forward. Tell me a story of one-way doors to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Will you send this to someone you think would benefit from this story right now? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.